Hello everybody, this is Abigail with Pinkstone Threads, and today we are going to be making one of the easiest and cutest projects I think I've ever made in my whole life. So we're going to be making this Flower Power Scrunchie, and for this you are just going to need some hair bands, a crochet hook. I'm using a 5mm bamboo crochet hook by Clover, and you're going to need some scrap yarn. So I'm using this scrap yarn from our project from last week, the cute little crochet tassel bag. So to start, you are going to go ahead and get a hairband, put a slip knot onto your crochet hook, and you're going to go ahead and crochet onto and into the hairband. So slip your hook into the hairband, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through to make your first single crochet. And you're just going to continue to do that until you've covered the entirety of the hairband. And at points you may have to kind of scrunch your stitches together to make sure that you're covering the whole hairband. And I'll meet you back here once I have the whole hairband covered. So I have covered my hairband in single crochets, and as you can see, they're pretty densely packed. And that's just so that when you stretch it out, you won't be seeing the hairband underneath of it. So now we're gonna do the petals on our Flower Power Scrunchie. So to do those petals, you're gonna start with a yarn over. You're going into that first stitch there, yarn over, and then pull through those 3 loops. So that's a half double crochet to start. Then you're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch, and a double crochet into that next stitch, and then a half double crochet. And to kind of create a space between the petals, you're going to go ahead and just do a slip stitch, and then in the next stitch do a half double crochet, next stitch double crochet, next stitch double crochet, next stitch half double crochet again, and a slip stitch. And you're going to keep doing that until you get about 5 to 10 stitches away from the end there. Alright, and so I've gone around and it looks like I have about 1 petal's length away. And because we're not doing any specific stitch count, we're just trying to cover the hairband of whatever size you may have. You may have a varying amount of stitches left, but you just kind of want to appraise it. If you have a larger space, a few more stitches, maybe add a couple more double crochets so you have a larger petal, or do, half of a petal. It's really up to you, kind of improvise, but thankfully it looks like I have a pretty even number of stitches left that it's going to look like the rest of the petals. So I'll go ahead and do a half double crochet, and I'll go ahead and do a second double crochet into that same stitch, half double crochet, and I'll do a slip stitch. Cut your ends, pull through, and then we just have to weave in those ends. So to weave in this top end, I'm just going to go through the feet of the double and half double crochets. So you can kind of see how there are 2 lines there. You want to go into that, but you don't want to go all the way to the other side. So as you can see, my needle doesn't poke through, so I've just gone through the feet. Pull that through, and then to make sure it's nice and sturdy, you'll go back through again, but make sure that you have at least 1 loop in between your stitch back. Alright, cut that end off. And I wove in my ends, and here's my final project. I think these are wonderful uses of scraps. A great gift to pair with anything else that you're making. So we made a bag with this yarn last time. You could throw one of these in, and it's the perfect Christmas gift or holiday gift. And these are super easy to make. There are plenty of ways that you can make crochet scrunchies. This, I think, is by far the easiest way. And they are super cute on. I'll just show how that looks. Looks like a regular scrunchie, and it does in your hair as well, even though there's not much scrunch actually going on. But thank you so much for watching. This is Abigail with Pinkstone Threads. Please like, comment. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about these, if you've tried it, what you plan on, how many you plan on making, and please subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.